Oh, hi, Dean Monroe. How are you doing?
Oh, good, good.
Did I catch you at a good time?
Yes. I'm just reviewing some emails.
Okay, well, great. We're doing 5 things you don't know about me, and I was wondering if you have a few minutes, maybe we could start by learning more about your role and your position, how long you've been at HPU.
Okay, great. I just actually celebrated my 1-year anniversary on December 19 as the Dean for the School of Nursing.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. And that also includes public health, because public health joined School of Nursing in July of 2023.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Time flies very fast.
Time flies.
Yeah, time flies, yeah.
Well, Happy New Year. And if you have, just I know it's off the top of your head, but maybe if you have 5 things we don't know about you, we could learn a little bit more about you and your background.
Okay. The first one that I want to share is some people may not know, but I am actually a spouse of a retired Chief Warrant Officer for the U.S. Coast Guard. And I have been very active in terms of the military life. I was an ombudsman once for the Coast Guard, president of the Coast Guard Spouse Association when I was here in Hawaii. But very, very active, especially when I was in Hawaii. But one thing that a lot of people don't know is that my face, along with the very important Patriot awardees, is actually in the box of Frosted Flakes cereal. Yeah,
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's one of the benefit of getting that award. So,
wow.
Yeah, I still have the box at home.
Oh, you got to bring that in sometime. We got to take a photo.
Yeah, but I put the actual box in a nice frame, so it's at home actually.
That's very cool.
Yeah. So
what would be? Do you have a second thing we don't know about you?
Okay, so I really like to think that despite my busy schedule, that I can do some self-care activities. So the past year, I have been involved in learning Oriental brushstroke painting.
Wow.
And was involved in actually showcasing some of my work. I remember the first semester, my kumu or my teacher is actually a nun from Pennsylvania who teaches at one of our universities here. So I actually learned how to do orchids and plum and just free sketching and drawing. And then the last semester, which was this fall semester, I took a class. I learned chrysanthemums, how to make Oriental brushstroke chrysanthemums, which I really, really loved, and mountains and waterfalls. And I did a few other things, just learning how to do like fast line art. And also, interestingly enough, when I used to be an adjunct here from 1998 to 2002.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it's interesting because we still have it at Hawaii Loa. I actually participated in an art show there as a faculty, as an adjunct, but my pieces was more so brushstrokes. I actually learned under a Japanese teacher when I was at University of Illinois. So I have really enjoyed doing art as a self-care, and one of the things that my kumu said is pay it forward. So I had the opportunity to do an activity like that with our nursing faculty here and staff in my first semester here. I brought all of the supplies, and the recent one that I did is with the advising office. David Baraclaw and his team requested if I can do something, so I taught them how to do chrysanthemum, and I've seen some of their photos that they did or the paintings that they did hanging in their offices. So I'm just happy that they enjoyed it, right?
That's really cool.
Yeah, self-care. Yeah.
Well, that's great. What would be if you can think of a third thing?
Okay, so the third thing is about I'm like to find the best find, I guess, value when I go shopping, which I don't do a lot, right? So the best place that I like that I can find really good finds are like Goodwill, Savers.
Right.
I mean, I can go to places like Nordstrom Rack, and TJ Maxx, any places here on the island. Sometimes there's a boutique store, and the first place that I go is a sale area.
Me too.
Yeah, but
you never know what you're gonna find.
Yes. And I think, you could find designer stuff there and I like to Google them. So if I'm shopping and it says something like a particular stamp, like for example, a bag. So I would look it up in Google to see if did they just made that up or whatever.
Where is it made?
Yeah, where is it made and all of that stuff. And here's the thing, you don't have to buy expensive stuff to feel good and look good, right? Even if it's just a jewelry.
That's good. Yeah. Okay. So what would be a fourth thing? I don't know about you.
So the fourth thing is I don't like running, and I'm sharing that with you guys because my husband is a runner and my son also likes to run. So during the pandemic time, right, we had this challenge with my family where all of us will run the marathon. It was supposed to be virtual running, right? So I did the marathon that year. I think it was 2021. And, they gave us a month to complete the marathon. Well, I didn't realize I only have one more week left to do the marathon.
So you had to run like several miles a day.
Yes, a day. But I have proof of that at my house with the t-shirt, the number, and the medal.
That's cool.
Yeah, so the same year, because of, again, the pandemic, there's a lot of virtual run. I did the Holo Holo run for 50 miles for 1 month. That
50 miles?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I spaced that out. Wow. Yeah, so again, I have a medal to prove that, but I'm not running again.
That's it.
Yeah, if anybody asks me to let's go the Aloha, no, we're not doing any of that stuff.
Well, a lot of people have never done the marathon, so that's pretty cool.
Well, you could walk it. It's just that I've done
it's a long way. 26 miles is a lot.
Yeah, and I've done the human chain where you basically are cheerleaders.
Right.
So I've done that where I had to get up at 4 o'clock and basically cheer.
Cheer everybody.
Yeah, but no, I don't think I'm gonna run again. That's it for me. Yeah.
So what would be, if you could think of one more thing, what would be the last thing we don't know about you?
Okay, I'm a lifelong learner. If I can continue to take classes, I don't know why, but I think there's just something about learning more and more.
Sure.
So, people would say, oh, you have your terminal degree. Why bother?
Right.
Well,
yeah, other areas, right?
Yeah, there are other areas. So I had the opportunity while I was teaching at another university, right before I started here at HPU, to get my data science certificate degree.
Wow.
Right? And I'm so fascinated by it because, as you know, professors were supposed to be doing research, but this is a different type of tool that one can use. There's so many data out there that's available, but that nobody ever bothered looking. Yeah, so it gets me excited sometimes when I've been to a few conferences since I started taking those classes, when I realized oh my God, you could present data a different way.
Sure.
In nursing, there's a value in that. I just met a student the other day, and he was saying that his degree was in computer science. And I said, if you have the opportunity, take some classes in data science. And now, since the university offers free Coursera courses, I always see this request for because I guess I must have filled out a survey, but something in data science and this whole idea too about artificial intelligence. I think there's just so many things to
it's a growing field.
To grow. It's a growing field.
Very cool.
Yeah, learn.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I appreciate your time. I know you're busy. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a great spring semester. And aloha.
Aloha.